Hi guys, and welcome back to the second episode of the Journeyman. Today we're going to be showing the games against Aberystwyth Town and Wrexham FC. Quickly having a quick look at the club. It is a semi-professional club. We are in charge of the women's side, and they do play in the Adran Premier League, and they also feature in the Welsh Cup as well. Got good stadium. Training's also good for training facilities, and our youth is below average, as you can see by our average age as well. It is 19, so a lot of experience is missing from the squad at the moment. The bookmakers make us reckon we'll finish bottom. As you can see on here, the oldest player is 23, and our youngest currently is 16. There are a few standout players: Anna Phelps, Hannah Davis, Seren Thomas, Nicole Fenton, Madison Lloyd, which a few of these we will look at in a minute. But again, more there's a lot of depth needed for this squad at the moment to be able to stand a chance of staying up. I do think it's got a chance with the players we just named, but a lot more depth is needed before we can really consider it. So the first one we're going to look at is Madison Lloyd. She is a youngster at 18 on loan from Cardiff City. Um, as you can see, her finishing is quite good. Her first touch is great, okay as well as her technique. She will play in a 4-4-2, so she will probably Nicole Fenton up front with her at the moment. Her determination is great. Off the ball work position is also good, and work rate is high as well. Her physicals are decent. Could be a little bit better in other places, but she is a good player for what we've got at the moment. The next one we look at is Seren Thomas. 17 again on loan from Cardiff City. She will start in the midfield, and it will be a flat forward as well, so she will play a centre mid. Her physicals are great. Her mentals are also decent, and then her technical. There are one or two places where I'd like to be a bit better, but she can develop for that in the season as well. But is Katrin Evans, and she will play out on the wing, at the left wing or maybe the right wing, and you'll see why in a minute. But her physicals are excellent. For me, I'd play it on the wing every time. Mentally, she's also decent, and crossing, dribbling, finishing, long shots, can take a free kick and a penalty. Her work rate is good as well as her vision. Probably might be a backup, I don't know. We'll see how we get on throughout the season, but she could also play in that forward role as well. By signs, Hannah Davis, Mateus, Rebecca Chandler, Imogen Harris, and as you've just seen, Katrin Evans. Hannah is the only one we've only got on loan. The rest are actually our players. We signed them for free. And I think some of them will turn out to be good signings, as we'll see in a minute. We'll start off with Hannah Davis. She can play left back, left wing back, and left mid. At the moment, given the formation, she probably will play in that left back role. Her physicals could be better for the positioning. Strength's 12 and her balance is 12. Bravery's 11. Flair, teamwork, vision, work rate are all in the low teens or early teens. Crossing, passing, and technique can also see help out maybe a midfield if we needed to put her there. But I think she is a good player and that she definitely will start when she can. Mateus, I'm not going to try and pronounce the first name, I'm sorry, can play on this left wing and she probably will. Fantastic. Acceleration, agility, balance 14, pace 13, flair 18. Aggression's a little bit high, but I think I want that at the moment, given that we're going to play with Get Stuck In on as well. Dribbling is 16, finishing 12, and technique. I don't think she's going to play in that forward role, even though it does say she can. I think she will just stay out wide, and we can see what we can do. We are also training to play in that left mid role, just to fill it, and she can also play in the left wing back role too. The next one is a backup midfielder, and Rebecca Chandler, probably one of the older players we've brought in so far at 23. Dribbling's great, crossing and free kicks, she's great. Physical could be a lot better if she is going to play in the centre mid role. I'm probably not going to play in the cam because at the moment the formation doesn't require to. Aggression's 15, flair 14. Bravery, I want it to be a little bit higher. Concentration's also good. And the last one we're going to look at, since we've looked at Catherine Evans already, is Imogen Harris. Physicals are great for their age. Again, she's 19 and it's on the younger side. We are struggling to bring in older members of squads. It's either 23 or late 30s at the moment I can find. Dribbling's 14, aggression 11, bravery 12, determination 15, so she's not going to give up easy. And if she is probably going to be a backup to start off with, she probably will play a few games as well. But I think she's also a good depth player to have around when we get injuries. The formation we're going to play is a 4-4-2. We are going to also play Mathis a little bit higher up on the left as a winger, because in her contract it is promised. And just to fulfill that promise, we are going to play there probably going forward. And when we're out of possession, as you'll see in a minute when I change it over, she does drop back into that left mid role. Keeping it as a 4-4-2, keep it nice and simple for now. So in the first 7 minutes, nothing's really happened. The visitors do win a free kick with Evans taking it. She will look at long for Davies, who gets a header on, looking for Jenkins, comes out, and then she goes and has the shot herself, and it's a good save. We have the chance to break with Madison Lloyd, and she just doesn't do anything as Evans wins the ball back. And again, Aberystwyth fails to do anything, which seems to be a theme in the game. We have a minute and a half later-ish, we have our own chance. We get a throw in and we work it into the box, but no one seems to want to take the chance. We do win it back and it goes back in, but no one really attacks it. It's a good block when Madison Lloyd does the header, but there's nothing really comes of it, and it's unlucky. And then, as you can see, the visitors do try and break, and Healy gives away a free kick. I think it's a little bit harsh. He could have played advantage, but the ref decides to pull it back. We then skip. Nothing happens until the 34th when we get a throw in, and Healy throws it to Angrove, who lumps it in. And Mathis does get a head on the end of it and puts us 1-0 up. In the next highlight, you'll see it does take a slight deflection off the right back, as it looks like the first defender misses it, allowing Mathis to have the chance. I don't think the keeper's saving it anyway. I do think it's going in, but the deflection definitely helps put it into that bottom corner. Swift had the chance to hit back right away. We seem to switch off as they run down our left side, put the ball in. We failed to deal with it really, and we work it nicely to get this shot off. It's a great save by Fells, but it is one I also expect she should be making. She then tries to do a little bit of fancy footwork, which I'd rather not the keeper do, and then we just play hoof ball. Coming up to the stroke of half time, we have the chance, we give it away stupidly, and Evans just lumps it. And as you can see, our defender, centre back, just doesn't go and sort of, and they play the ball in. It's a great volley, but I feel it's needlessly given away by us. I think it's Evans, the centre back. She just runs over and puts it into Rosette. It's 1-0 up at half time. And it is slightly frustrating to go and concede a stupid goal like that when you are expected to struggle. But 1-0 at half time, that as you can see, Mathis is injured as well. I think it's been pretty even. We've been probably more clinical, and as you can see, I do say to the girls, we are the better team, which I think at that point in the game we probably were. Just a stupid mistake. We do look at making a change. We do bring Evans on. We do look at also pushing her up. We have a quick look to see if there's anything else we want to change. We've got a couple of players on yellow cards that I think about. Again, I don't really want to change too much at the moment because I do think we are playing quite well. We do also decide to drop Evans back and then carry on the second half with that being the only change. The second half, as you'll see now, there's quite a lot of missed chances, but I just didn't want to end it as 1-1. I wanted to show you some of the chances because there are moments where either team could have won it. As Aberystwyth has a throw here, and Chambers runs forward. She passes it back, trying to get a nice build-up play going here, the visitors. As Chambers plays it to Southfield, who learns it to Kenny, who got the assist early. She plays another good ball in, and Aberystwyth do hit the post. I think they're a bit unlucky there, but this seems to be a recurring theme from the far side. You'll see now that they do work a good opportunity from this with Morley Hughes. And it is blocked right when it comes out to Evans, and we think have a run, but she gives it to Lloyd. And Lloyd just does all the hard work just to lose it. They hoof it back up, and we win it quite comfortably. Sarah Thomas gets it. We play round over the back, and I'm not bothered about that. We do this beautiful ball from Chandler. She heads it, gets it across, but Fenton just can't get there to jump. Davis will have a run down our right side, down our left side, this right side here. She'll put it in the box, and our defender ducks, and I'm not quite sure why she ducks. But it also is a worry because that's where the goal come from before. Do have a corner on the 73rd, and still comes to collect it. As I said, nothing really happens this half. There's just chances like this all the time. I'd say the visitors had the better chances, and they probably deserved all 3 points, but just weren't clinical. As you see, Evans blast up wide after doing a good little run into the box. As you can see by the little match stats, Aberystwyth are clearly the better team at this point. And yeah, it's a bit unfortunate. They do create something on the 80th minute again, as they work it between each other. They play a little 1-2 with Booth down on the ball here. Plays it back to Matthias, the centre back, to Schofield. Out wide to Isaac. Plays it out wide to Davis, sorry. And they get a chance again, and it's just wide. I thought it was in at first, as they make a couple of substitutions. But I think we're lucky to escape with a point here, as you can see another chance for the visitors coming along. Phillips tackles here, gets a yellow card rightly, and this is probably the best chance in the last highlight of the game we're really going to show, as Isaac takes the free kick, shakes her time with it to plan the move out beautifully. As she plays it to Robertson of Schofield, but gets it back, and she has a shot, and I think it's going in at first, but there's just a little bit too much on it. As you're about to say, it does finish 1-1. We do make a centre back signing, and she is quite good, Samantha. But yeah, she's probably going to be more of a backup player. Just before we go into the next game, as you'll see in a minute, I did have an issue with the video for the Wrexham highlight. So they are done from the match report, and if I'm being honest, with the highlights I've actually had anyway, probably a couple of extra. But yeah, that's just, and I'm really sorry about the delay in the video, and this is why. This is what we got from the Wrexham game. It's ball to Mahood. Wrexham work it down our left side quite well. Jones plays it in. Mahood has time to turn and spin, and it's 1-0, 4 minutes in already. And I'll be honest, it's poor defending from us. We didn't want to put the foot in despite the instructions to get stuck in on. We just stood off with too weak, and then again, 2 minutes later, they have another free kick, and it's quite similar really. Mahood, it's the ball, she gets it back again, plays it out well to Bartle, puts it in, and they have the chance, and that should have been a warning. We didn't take it to get the corner. It's an easy near post header. It's 2-0 to Wrexham. And at this point, I'm just praying it's not about 10-0 at half time, because it could have been. Again, we try playing it around the back. We don't really do anything. We work it to that far, Wrexham's far side. Marshall has the chance to run, and we just mess around with it too much here. As you see, Healy playing centre mid, I believe, plays it out wide. We get to here, we just a heavy touch from Marshall allows Wrexham just to win it back easily. We don't really challenge again. We stand off. Who has the chance? He passes it out wide again to Jones, and he plays about with it. Do good work up, and Jones comes across here, and it's walked into the net basically. It's 3-0, and I already want to go home. And the next goal is so important, as you can see. After half hour, nothing really happens. We do start to get a little bit of momentum, and I think if Lloyd had taken the chance of being in front defender, could have been 3-1. As Thomas hits the bar there, comes to Marshall. She tries to be clever, instead of just hitting herself, puts it back across. We have a corner, and it's easily collected. This is all within about a 4-minute period, to be honest, these highlights. It's probably the highlight of our game. We didn't really do much the entire game. Wrexham were far better, far superior, and the final score does flatter us. As we get out wide here to Marshall, she has a run. She places Davis, and then she gets it back. I think she lets it go here, and Sharon Thomas so close. It could have been 3-1, and the next goals are said so important. We get to the 40th minute, and a fella decides she doesn't want to be a goalkeeper anymore. She just hoops it, goes straight to a Wrexham player. We get away with one with the players actually getting back this time. Play to Madison Lloyd, who plays it to Evans, and she does work it out wide to Davis. It allows Fiona Marshall to have a run down the far side. I think she loses it here, but she wins it back and gets to the cross, and it is 3-1 Madison Lloyd. And at this point, I'm thinking we can go get another goal, given the way we've been in the past 10 minutes. It's game on. Even 3-1 at half time, keep it as that, and we can work with it. As you can see, the ball goes out wide to Katie Baker here, who just runs, and our right back doesn't want to put a foot in. No one else goes and closes in it. It's an annoying goal. It's a good goal. I'm not taking anything away from Katie, but I'd rather us have fouled. The second half, again, we have a few chances. Nothing really happens with them, unfortunately. Wrexham, I'd say, take the foot off the gas. We do recycle the ball, as Marshall has a run again down this near side. Something she got good at all season. She is actually leaving us as we go and hit the post from across and then hit it against the keeper. But again, we just weren't good enough. We weren't clinical enough, and we looked scared of Wrexham at times. And I think this is a great tackle. And you'll see now as Wrexham win it just in their own half. Davis comes here, puts a ball in, and I think we get to that, but the referee gives a penalty, and I do think it's harsh. Mahuda scores it to get a hat trick, and it's a great penalty to be fair. That is us, sorry, as we see them hit the bar, and this is one of the last highlights. This could have been about 10-1 to Wrexham, and I wouldn't have been disappointed. We get a chance right at the end to try and make it a bit more respectful, but honestly, we deserve nothing from this game. But that will be it. As you can see here, everyone else has won, so we are in a spot of bother. The only team that's got a worse goal difference, Barry Town United, but we do need to win sooner rather than later. In our next episode, we are gonna play against TNS, have the away game first, and it's going to be one of the home games. I'm not sure which. It could be the cup game against Fairwater, because it could be a chance to win, get a confidence boost, or we might do Barry Town. I will decide on when it comes to record that, but those will be in the next episode, guys. If you can like the video, leave a comment and subscribe, and it would all be appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.